So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Richardson on 3rd. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Oh, trying for a long game, but it's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. And that one runs out of steam off the crossbar. No good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
He's got it! And he will score! Tyreek Hill has a touchdown. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now an opening past the 30. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike.
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after them, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a 5th rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 96 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. But you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said. And, man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. He's inside the 30. Tyreek Hill. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The extra point is good. And the Steelers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And angling for the sideline, but that ball will go out of bounds, so they try to pin them deep with a directional kick, but it backfires. With the ball out of bounds, it'll come out to the 40-yard line.
On the double.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Cleveland. Chance here for the former Steeler, James Conner. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island.
That's down the field and intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Hill brought in motion. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That one underthrown and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is...
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
A play fake. Now Williams. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. A give from McCaffrey running right. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. On second down, it's Williams. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. Third down coming up. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Throwing again, Williams. That is caught, back corner of the end zone. Tyreek Hill, touchdown Pittsburgh.
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Oh, secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
Anders Carlson has his teed up, ready to get started. And we are underway from Mexico City. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Caleb going to throw right away. A short throw to Musgrave. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A lot of great quarterbacks from USC. Here's another one. The rookie's got a first down. To throw, it's Williams. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Out of the gun, Luck. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. To about the 26 here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. He had designs on that one being bigger.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. To the air, Williams. Musgrave's got it out late. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's Williams. He's got it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Christian McCaffrey, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a third down and long coming up. Lock. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly third and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by an American hero, Pat Tillman. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. That throw. This is the Madden Championship Series brought to you by USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA, proud to serve the military and their families. And we join you from USAA Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Williams. And his first look is incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
To throw, Williams. Will get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Looking to throw is Williams. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Luke Musgrave, 55 yards. And the Steelers need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Jason Elam on for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
23 window. 49.
Levis to throw it. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Levis. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Wide open, Gronkowski. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Open man downfield is Ridley. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there. 56 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Cook is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Levis ran it last time. Here he looks to throw. They're throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
20 Rita. Or 54, Mike 54. And 24 Linda, selection 18, green.
3rd and goal. Here's Levis. This is caught. Touchdown. Rob Gronkowski. A 5-yard touchdown. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Moody good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock. So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
29 down, 22 Rita.
Levis sets up to throw here. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now Levis. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Fourth down, Levis. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is incomplete.
Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Williams. Throw caught by Musgrave.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 7-7, our score after 1. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On first down, this is McCaffrey.
He'll get this up to about the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
And, yep, as a result, knocks it down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, it's one thing to get the interception. It was a great play, but then you saw how quickly all of his teammates, Charles, turned to find blocks, made sure they had space for him to make the house call.
And not only did they turn and find the blocks, none of them clipped from behind, blocked someone in the back. This play is going to stand. And how about what we see each and every week now? When the defenders make a big play, there's always a group celebration after the takeaway.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Working out of the gun, Williams.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
To throw, it's Williams.
And that is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
To throw once more, here's Williams.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk,
Can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll look to throw again.
Out to the flat here for Johnson.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They're going to give this one to Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Rob Gronkowski punching it in from a yard away.
And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
They complete it to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Here's Levis.
He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he's got this down to the 35. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. He'll buy some time right, and he wisely will throw that one away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
One final shot before the half. Here's Levis. That is incomplete.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches.
And this will be caught at the 30. A big play there. 42 yards.
Levis back to throw. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling.
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 28 yards. And his guys are going to take the lead.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is now 21-14.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
To the air, Williams.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Throwing again here, Williams. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Tillman.
Down to the 10.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick six.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they're defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Here's 2nd and 7.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He lets it go deep for Olave. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Levis looking to throw.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Looking to throw is Williams. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Levis, he's going to audible to something else.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He gets it. And a loose football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. Big strides. Look at him go. He may go.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Luke Musgrave.
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
22 Linda, 24 Rita, what? Like 49. Heroes down, 90 down, 49 Rita. What?
Levis.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Working from the gun. Here's Levis.
To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Now 2nd and 5. Levis sets up to throw here.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Back to throw. Levis. short throw, complete to Gronkowski.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, with his size, you've really got to wrap up because arm tackles, they're not going to cut it. And that time, he used his full-grown man strength to fight off his defender and pick up the first down.
Set.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Cook following the penalty. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Third down, here's a run by Cook.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And this one is right through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. And from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do and kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30, up to the 33. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by Deion Sanders. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Levis.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody. This is the Madden Championship Series on EA Sports as we join you from USAA Stadium. USAA, proud to serve the military community and their families. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Caleb going to throw right away.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw once more, here's Williams. A short throw to Musgrave.
And he's taken down inside the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
To throw, Williams.
It's Hill, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Malik Neighbors from 3 yards out. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready? 22 needle. Come on, set.
A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he's got some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Bust through the tackle. Adrian Peterson
still on his feet.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Adrian Peterson, 44 yards.
And the Steelers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. To throw, it's Williams. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by an American hero, Pat Tillman. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
That's complete. It's Neighbors.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line.
From the gun, here's Williams.
Here as he's taken down.
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
To the air, Williams.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Mean Joe Green in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Are we on the same page here, partner? Because I think they have the right idea. Just take what you can get on 3rd and forever.
Yeah, in real life, I'd say yes. It's just these video games are tempting. You want to go downfield with it.
I like the way you've evolved.
Yeah.
You know, you've learned how to play it the Madden way.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
Now Sanchez. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 27 yards there, a first down. Now Peterson running right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Again, Peterson. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
83 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Let's go. Slide through. Set.
Here's Sanchez.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Levante David.
And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so he can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man, Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak.
Looking to throw is Williams. A quick throw there is incomplete.
He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's second down. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Here we go, set.
Sanchez. Here's a diving catch right side. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ready.
In motion goes the tight end.
Ready.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Sanchez. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Herman Moore in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Aubrey Good with a PAT.
And that makes the score 14-7.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Well, now how about this return?
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Second down, Peterson again.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Back to throw, Sanchez.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. First down, here's a run with Peterson.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Now it's Sanchez. Flushed out right. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Following the fumble recovery, Williams. And that is incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. Third and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. First and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Ready? No, 52. Got that one, 52.
Peterson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Aubrey now for the PAT.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Working out of the gun, Williams.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Williams going to look to throw again.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Throwing is Williams. To the left side, there's the tight end Musgrave.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Luke Musgrave.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Williams going to throw for it.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And it looks like Steeler football. It is. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
That's to McCaffrey, complete.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson.
And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Ready, ready.
27-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
2nd and 9.
Ready.
The give to Peterson out of the gun. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now it's Sanchez. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
This is taken at the 15.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A lot of great quarterbacks from USC. Here's another one. The rookie's got a first down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This for all the marbles. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Back to throw. That is caught. Touchdown, and no time remains. And they're an extra point away from winning this football game.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. The kick is good, and can you believe this? They win it with zeros on the clock. Well, this was a game we'll have in the memory banks for a while. The winning touchdown at the end, and then they had to get that extra point. You know, the knees were shaking, but he put it through, and boom, a dramatic victory.
And just remember, prior to 2015, that extra point almost felt routine, didn't it? Like it was a fait accompli. But when we moved it back to the 15, now the drama kicked in. So, yes, a touchdown, extremely important. Obviously, they had to have it. That was huge. But that was not a gimme, and he knocked it through the post.
I'm Brandon Gaud, and certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
The first contest played here is still the highest attended game in NFL history. And crowds pushing 80,000 continue to arrive every time the league plays at Estadio Azteca here in Mexico City. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
Pennick's going to throw straight away. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Getting the fullback involved here. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumped early looking to block that kick. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Williams starting with a pass here. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6.